Did you know that some of the most common things older men do every day may be silently damaging their prostate? Experts who've worked with men in their late 50s to early 80s for decades say there's one painful truth. Most of the time, it's not genetics or fate that ruins prostate health, it's habit. It's small daily decisions that feel harmless until one day the body says otherwise. If you're a senior man or you care about one, please listen closely. What I'm going to share in this video could save you from years of discomfort, missed sleep, costly medications, and serious procedures. As a prostate doctor, I'm not here to scare you, I'm here to beg you. There are 5 specific habits I see over and over again in men who come into my office, all of them asking, why didn't someone tell me sooner? Today, I'm going to tell you not only what to stop doing, but why it matters and what to do instead. And just like always, I'll keep it simple, practical and human, because that's what matters most. If you've ever had concerns about prostate health, or even if you think you're fine now, stay with me. It's the things you ignore that cost you most. Number 1, holding back urine for too long. One of the worst things an older man can do to his prostate is also one of the most common, ignoring the urge to urinate and holding it in for long periods. You might be watching a game, stuck in traffic, or just not wanting to get up in the middle of the night. And while it seems harmless in the moment, this habit puts intense pressure on the bladder and prostate over time. The prostate is a small gland, but when it becomes irritated by constantly delayed emptying, it begins to swell, tighten, and restrict flow. That's when the trouble starts. Many men think that frequent bathroom trips are just a part of getting older, but often it's the very way we treat those urges that leads to more frequent problems. There's also a psychological layer here that many don't talk about, especially in men raised to tough it out. I can't count how many times I've heard a man say, I didn't want to be a bother, or it's not that urgent, I'll go later, but by the time he finally does, the damage has already begun. When the bladder is forced to stretch and strain, the muscles around it weaken. That means even when you do finally go, it's harder to empty fully. What remains behind creates a breeding ground for infection, inflammation, and eventually bigger prostate issues like benign prostatic hyperplasia. Let me give you an example. Harold, a 74-year-old retired trucker, came in with severe urgency and poor stream. For decades, he avoided using restrooms during long hauls because it slowed down the trip. Now, even sitting through a family dinner without needing to rush to the restroom is a challenge. The regret in his eyes was real. Don't let that be your story. The fix is simple, but it takes awareness. Go when you need to go, not 10 minutes later, not when it's convenient, right when your body says it's time. It's one of the easiest and most powerful ways to protect your prostate without ever taking a pill. Number 2, sitting for hours without moving. The second silent attack on your prostate comes from something you're probably doing right now, sitting. Long hours in a chair, whether it's in front of the TV, behind a desk or behind the wheel, reduce blood flow to the pelvic region and place direct pressure on the prostate. This daily compression over months and years leads to inflammation and stiffness around the gland. It's one of the hidden reasons older men often complain about that dull ache between their legs or that uncomfortable fullness that just won't go away, even after they've emptied their bladder. You might be thinking, well, I walk a little each day. That should be enough, right? But it's not just about the total movement. It's about the long blocks of time you spend completely still. When you sit for over 30 minutes without standing, circulation slows and the tissues around your prostate don't get the oxygen they need. The inflammation builds slowly, almost unnoticed, until it's too late and you're waking up 5 times a night or dealing with painful urination. There's also a deeper issue here, one that has to do with lifestyle and identity. Many men in their 60s and 70s were raised to work hard, provide, and stay busy. But when retirement hits, the shift to a slower pace can lead to extended periods of inactivity without them even realizing it. The body needs a reason to keep blood flowing, muscles moving, and organs supported, and your prostate is no exception. If your daily routine has you parked for hours, it's time for a change, not just for your back or your weight, but for your gland health too. Let me tell you about Dennis, a 68-year-old former accountant. After retirement, he found comfort in routine, coffee in the morning, a newspaper a few hours at his desk.